Hello, it's Cecilia Towns, the Sporty Esquire, and you're here with me for another episode of Working Women Wednesday, the series where I share with you the things that I've learned and am learning from my experience as an attorney, an entrepreneur, and a former athlete. So if you've been with us for the last several weeks, which you should have been, you know that I've been answering questions from viewers. They have been suggesting to me things to talk about on Working Women Wednesday. Last week we talked about negotiating, how to negotiate a raise. And this week we're going to talk about something that's equally important, but that does not deal with coins necessarily. And that's work-life balance. One of my viewers wanted help with figuring out how to develop and maintain work-life balance. And trust me, this is something that I am continually working on. As driven women, it's a problem for us sometimes to maintain the work-life balance. We want to do it all, which we can, but our problem often lies in us trying to do it all in the same way and at the same time. And you can't, because your body needs rest, your body needs to have fun, your body, you need to work. So I'm not saying that that's all you need to do, but you need to do things in doses, and so that you can maintain your health, your wellness. It's very important. Otherwise, you can't be successful. You can't be the mom that you need to be, the wife you need to be, the successful businesswoman that you want to be. So here are 4 things that I think that you should incorporate into your life to develop and maintain your work-life balance. One thing that you need to do is you need to delegate, the big D word, outsource it, the big O word, let other people do it. Sometimes as driven women, we can get a little controlling and feel like we have to do everything ourselves. That is going to run you ragged, okay? There's not enough hours in the day for you to do everything. And the way that I have learned to delegate is I sort of look at the things that I'm really strong at and the things I really enjoy doing. And those are the things I keep close to my chest. I don't let nobody do those because they bring me joy. And I'm really, really good at them. Then I look at things that, maybe they don't bring me as much joy, or maybe I'm not as strong in them and they're not as important, so I can get help from other people. And then there's the things that I really hate doing, I'm really not that good at. Those are things I'm definitely delegating to somebody else. On the things that fall in between, it used to be hard for me to let go of those things that fell like in the in-between space, like writing my blog posts. So you guys know that I love to write, and a large part of the reason that I'm here today with the success of Gladiators is because I started it as a blog. And so it was hard for me because I enjoy blogging, but the way my time is set up now, I don't have time to write content as frequently. And so I had to learn that, there's other good writers in America and you should let them write for you because, it'll free up some time for you. And then you can write when you're passionate about it or when you have some extra time to do it. So that's low-key a plug. If you are interested in writing for Gladiators, holla at the kids, slide in my inbox or my DMs and let me know that you're interested in writing. Another thing that you need to do, which probably you should do before you are delegating, is you need to prioritize. You need to set an order for things. If you don't prioritize, you're going to end up putting your time to things that really aren't important. And, then you're scrambling to do the things that are important and to do them very well. The way I like to prioritize is I look at things first that are urgent and very important. Those are the things that, I have to do very well. I can't let slip through the cracks. And they need to be done now. But then there are some things that are not as important, but they're still urgent. They need to be done now. They still need to be done well, but they fall a little bit on the sort of the next level of prioritizing. Then there are things that are not as urgent, but they're still very important. So because I have a little more time to do them, they fall a little farther down on the totem pole, but I still want to do them well. So I have to allocate allocate my time accordingly. And then the last level are the things that are not important and they are not urgent. And those are the things that, surprise, surprise, you perfectionists out there, that might not be done with perfection if I do them. You know, those are the things that I am definitely going to delegate if I don't have time to make it that far on the list. So just know that when you prioritize, some things are not going to be able to get the same amount of energy, the same intensity. They're not going to be able to get the same attention to detail. And you know what? That's okay, because you've already established that those things aren't that important anyway. So you're going to use your brain power and your energy in a way that's efficient. The third thing that you want to do, in not necessarily the third order, but a third thing that is important, is to set boundaries, okay? Establish when and where you're going to do work. Establish when and where you're going to have fun. Establish when you're going to relax. And I will tell you right now that this is something I'm still breaking myself out of. I'm definitely the person that has been known to have the laptop in bed trying to do work and watch TV. And that's really not good, because your body and your mind, they get confused. So you want to make sure that, you aren't bringing your work to bed. You are letting your bed be the place that you sleep and relax, and your workspace be your workspace. I promise it allows your body to move more efficiently. You want to be able to get a good night's sleep without being bogged down with work. And you want to be able to work without your body feeling like it needs to go to sleep. So set and maintain those boundaries. I'm using work and sleep, but it also goes with maybe if you have a family, try not to bring your work home so that your family time is your family time. Your people will certainly appreciate you more, and they will learn the importance also of giving you your work time, because you have established boundaries for your work time and your family time and your rest time. And the fourth thing you want to do is you want to schedule things out. I know it sounds a little counterintuitive to schedule your fun for people like me especially for people like me who are a little spontaneous sometimes, but that's what you have to do. Because what happens is, if you are not deliberate about scheduling your fun, scheduling your work time, scheduling, your rest time, then you don't do it. You find yourself being a workaholic, or you find yourself not being productive enough because you're at all the happy hours. So schedule the time and stick to the schedule, and look at your schedule. I used to have a problem where I would schedule it out and then not look at it and just fly by the seat of my pants, and that doesn't work. So schedule it and follow it, and I promise, you'll find yourself getting more of the balance that you need. So that's it. Delegate the task in your life. Don't be afraid to delegate tasks in your life. Set boundaries, set priorities, and schedule your time. And I promise if you do this, you'll find yourself having more work-life balance, having more pleasant work experiences, home experiences. You're gonna just be a healthier, more productive woman. And I am telling you, one place that you can work on learning more about work-life balance is at the Gladiators Women in Sports Empowerment Summit here in Atlanta on January 30th. We're going to have experts in wellness doing an entire workshop on this very stuff. You'll hear from very successful women in the sports industry who are also moms and wives and in sororities and in their communities, and they'll tell you how they were able to develop their work-life balance. So be there. Visit gladiatorssummit.com for more information about the summit itself and to get your ticket. And then I hope I see you in January so we can meet in person. Thanks for spending your Wednesday, 10 minutes on your Wednesday with me. This has been Cecilia Towns, the Sporty Esquire, for another episode of Working Women Wednesday. I'll see you here in the same place, same time-ish, but definitely the same place next week. Bye.